Alrighty, folks, we're back for the second quarter. The Pats in East Rutherford, New Jersey, against the New York Jets this week. And Aaron Rodgers, who has the Jets driving, he has a 3rd down and 6 left to go. It's a 6-yard gain at the end of the first quarter. Pats looking to stop him here. They do have the rush, but Aaron Rodgers able to find number 10, who slips through a Patriots defender and gains a good chunky yards. So the Jets will definitely have a first down right around their 40-yard line. The Pats do have an injured player. Let's see who it is. That is Peppers, Jabril Peppers. He was active for tonight's game despite being on the injury list for tonight. There is one big-time key player out tonight for the Patriots. That is Ron Bentley, one of their key defensive starters. Of course, the man that made the catch just recently from Rodgers is his former Packers teammate, Alan Lazard. He is wearing a number 10. It is 7-0. New York Jets lead it. And Rodgers completes another one, this one to number 20, Breece Hall, and he has a first down for New York. The youngest player in the league catches a pass from the oldest player in the league.
No, the other guy's the youngest player. Hall's teammate is the youngest player.
Oh, I'm sorry. The oldest player in the league passes one to... No, not the youngest guy in the league, but... One of the younger guys.
Helpful or should I be quiet? What do you want me to
That's
do?
alright, you can be helpful. This one's going to be a handoff. And another first down for the New York Jets. Man, they are driving to start the second quarter. Number 0, Allen with the carry there. 13:30 left to go. Of course, Jets fans are pretty... happy with the way their team is performing tonight, especially since this is the first game that Aaron Rodgers plays here at the Meadowlands since he suffered a really serious injury that cost him the season last year. That was only week 1. That was only 4 plays into the Jets' week 1 game here at MetLife Stadium. And another good run by Allen there. But it will be second down, though, so it's not a first down run. Jets coming off a win in Tennessee against the Titans. Pats coming off a heartbreaking loss at their home opener in Foxborough last week. In a Super Bowl 49 rematch against the Seattle Seahawks. 2nd and 3 coming up. Rodgers in shotgun formation. He does have Breece Hall to his left. And he will give off the ball to Breece Hall, but he is met immediately by number 48 for the Pats. That is Tavai, who got flagged for a roughing call in the first quarter. Certainly made up for that roughing call here. They lost 2 on that play, so it's going to be a 3rd down and 5. You see Nathaniel Hackett, the Jets offensive coordinator. Not too pleased, though, with that last play. DeMarcus Covington is the Pats defensive coordinator. And you will look out for Tavai here. Instead, he steps back into coverage as Rodgers completes another pass. This one to Garrett Wilson, number 5. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Let's see what New York can do here. They are in the scoring zone.
Is that the red zone? Is that what they call it?
Not quite in the red zone, but it is in the scoring zone. They're 1 yard away from the red zone.
Alright, I didn't know that.
Rodgers under center is going to snap it. Pitch it back to Breece Hall. And he is going backwards. Thanks to number 33, Jennings. Gonna be a second down now. And he just blew by Williams in order to get the haul in the backfield.
Yeah, they got messed up. His own guy picked him. Can I talk or should I shut up?
Yeah, you can talk. Second and 17 now for the Jets. They're back at the Patriot 28-yard line. Rodgers. Little short pass. This time it works for the big gain and another Jets first down.
Uncle David caught it.
Tyler Conklin with the catch. It'll be first and goal now. The Jets look to go up by 2 scores. Aaron Rodgers to Alan Lazard in the first quarter to get this scoring open. To open up the scoring, I should say. Let's see what the Pats defense can do here. Rodgers gonna hand it off. Brees Hall looks for a hole. Fighting his way, but the Patriots stand him up before he crosses the goal line. So it's gonna be second and goal. Good job by the Patriots D to stop Brees Hall's momentum. Otherwise, that could have been an easy one and done first and goal there. But instead, second and goal, 11 plays for 90 yards in more than 7 minutes for the Jets in this drive. It looks like Thomas moves over to be behind Rodgers. 84 in motion. Play action pass. And it is going to be incomplete.
Nice try.
Thinking that was Conklin, the intended receiver. But it will be a third and goal now with 8:33 left to go here in the first half. Jacoby Brissett awaiting his turn to get the ball. Jets defense is holding up the Pats pretty good so far tonight. And off to Brees Hall. He spins his way and tumbles in for the touchdown.
Oh, right over the line.
No, actually the officials are saying that he was stopped short. This is the fourth and goal. So let's see. The knee is down.
Wow, I thought that was a touchdown.
But the ball may have crossed the plane when his knee fell down. Let's see if the ref's going to take another look at this.
That's going to be a touchdown.
We're just waiting for the replays to stop. But the Jets, their coach had the red flag out. And they will challenge the play. We have a timeout on the field. The knee was down, but did the ball cross the goal line? That is the question. And we'll be right back.
Give me the signal. Told ya.
Call on the field has been overturned. It is a touchdown for the Jets. Brees Hall scores it. So that's good for any of you that have him on your fantasy team this season.
Look at him. What's he doing? That's funny.
Rodgers was celebrating it with his coach on the touchdown. It's 8:32 left to go here in the second quarter. And the extra point attempt is good. 14-0 Jets. There is a flag down on the play, though.
Offsides Patriots. What do you think?
No, it's going to be against New York.
Too many men?
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the offense.
Wow.
It's the first unsportsmanlike conduct against the player on the kicking team. And Kyle Duggar tried to leap over one of the blockers. The point is still good.
You just can't do that, right?
Right, the penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. As we see legendary sportscaster Al Michaels. He has been doing the sportscasting for a long, long time. And he has called some of the great moments in sports, too. Like the Miracle on Ice, the 1980 Winter Olympics hockey team gold medal win.
You bet.
And also the 1989 World Series game in which an earthquake occurred.
Wow.
And the Pats will run this one out. Past the 20, right around the 24-yard line, number 39.
That was a bad play. The ball was going out of bounds, which would have given the Pats the ball in the 40.
That's true. He should have just let it go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But instead, the Pats have it on the 24-yard line. And Aaron Rodgers was pretty much clicking all throughout the night here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Jacoby Brissett can do. Handoff is to Ramondre Stevenson. He'll gain about 2 or 3 yards.
They're just going to key on Stevenson.
Yeah, they will, so maybe might be time for Brissett to start thinking about mixing things up a little bit. Peppers does have an ankle injury. He is questionable to return. And off again, it's to Stevenson. He has some good room and he slips a tackle. Gets into the backfield and gets a good bunch of more yards, but a flag down on the play.
Please don't be a hole.
We're waiting on the referee's signal here to see what the call is. It also could be a face mask, too.
Shoot.
That was a good run there by Stevenson, but he had his hand up on the face mask of the defender. So that definitely cost him.
He couldn't get his finger out, but that doesn't matter. It's still face mask.
That is true.
And he hurt his finger. He'll be alright.
7:48 left to go. Stevenson is out, at least for this play.
What is it? 1st and 25?
We're waiting to see, though, on that. It's a 2nd and 9. From the Patriot 25. Brissett back to pass. Over the middle, incomplete. And there's another flag thrown. And another one. Kind of like DJ Khaled. Another one.
Sauce.
Yep, Sauce Gardner. Starting today for the Jets on one of the corners. Let's see what the flag is for. It's going to be against the Jets. A personal foul. I think it was on Sherwood. Yeah, tackling.
Wow. To the head.
Yeah, you can't really take, or at least dish out any shots to the head here in the game of American football. You got caught for a personal foul there. Here comes number 3 on the run, makes a move, and gets close to the first down to Mario Douglas. I think he is going to be a little bit short, though. It's going to be at least 2nd down and 1. And we'll see if Stevenson comes back into the game. They do have Antonio Gibson, the former Washington Commander, out there.
Oh, you played well last week. Move the chains, buddy.
Jets on a blitz.
Oh,
he was able to get it off to number 4, but it looks like they're calling him down. Number 4 is Gibson. It's going to be 3rd down on the sack. Six 36 and counting here in the first half.
Was he down?
Number 36 of the Jets.
I thought he was down.
Yeah, I don't think he was down. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
We don't like 3rd and 9, do you?
No, we don't.
We're bringing the whole team here.
We need much more manageable 3rd downs. Oh. There's going to be a bomb, and he cannot come up with it. And there's a flag that's possible pass interference on New York. Tyquan Thornton, the intended receiver.
It was pretty clear pass interference. Need a little luck once in a while, you know?
That's true. And the Pats will have a fresh set of downs after this call. Pass interference on number 4, Reed. Playing one-on-one against Thornton. Of course, Thornton is wearing the number of another famous New England legend, Drew Bledsoe. Or number 11 for New England for many years. 1st and 10 for the Pats on the Jets' 25-yard line. Oh, and another rush and another sack. Pats.
Somebody missed the assignment.
Pat's offensive line is definitely having a tough night tonight. So they'll be 2nd down. They'll still be in Jets territory. It was McDonald that came in untouched for the sack. As you call it, a Big Mac sack. Hand off this to Antonio Gibson, and he'll go back to the line and not much else. It's going to be a 3rd down.
Oh boy, they're going to send the house again. Wow, hey, the Jets look pretty darn good.
Yeah, that is true. They've run 28 plays for 193 yards this half. 16:54 time of possession for New York. Pat's numbers were well south of those numbers. quick toss, complete to Antonio Gibson. He'll get back to a little bit past the original line of scrimmage, but the Pats may have to settle for a field goal to end this drive. C.J. Mosley on the sideline for the Jets here too. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler. He's out for tonight with a toe injury. Here comes Joey Sly for a 44-yard field goal attempt. He beat out Chad Ryland prior to the season opener. Kick is up, and it is good. Right down Broadway. Pats are on the board, but still down 14-3. Here in Jersey. Thursday Night Football next week. We'll have Dak Prescott against Daniel Jones. They'll be staying right here in East Rutherford, New Jersey for the Cowboys and the Giants. A kickoff will start at 8:15, only on Amazon Prime. Patriots good with the field goal, but down 14-3 here late in the first half. And they'll look to kick things off. Bryce Behringer with the kickoff. And here we go. The Jets will return this past the 20, close to the 25-yard line. Number 32 with the return. We do have some new kickoff rules here in the NFL this season. With everybody, except for the kicker and the two folks that will return the kick, or possibly return the kick, lining up close to the 40-yard line on the opposing team side. So whichever team scored, then that team's 40-yard line is where everybody except for the kicker and the two return men will be. That's part of the new rules. Josh Uche almost had his guy in the backfield. Still managed to get a yard out of that one. Josh Uche, number 55. And Patriots already dealt Matthew Judon to Atlanta. I think that was just before the season started.
Right.
It was Allen at running back that almost got tackled for a loss for the Jets. Rodgers hands it off again to Allen. This time he'll get a few more yards, but not much. So it's going to be third down with 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Rodgers is 12 for 14 for 135 yards and a touchdown. Breece Hall is 8 carries for 25 yards and a touchdown. And Alan Lazard caught the only touchdown pass that Aaron Rodgers threw earlier in the first quarter. And once again, those two were formerly in Green Bay. And we have an offsides on the Jets.
Morgan Moses, holy cow.
It'll be a false start. It is still going to be third down. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 9. It's a little bit longer third down for the Jets in this drive. Rodgers is starting in shotgun. He does have a man to his left. New England, though, does back off, and Rodgers able to complete the pass. That is number 83. That is Tyler Conklin for a first down. We reached the 2-minute warning here in East Rutherford, New Jersey in the second quarter. Pats are down 14-3.
Boy, he really does throw the ball quickly. I have Rodgers. They drafted him.
Tonight's game is, of course, the classic one. New England and New York. Of course, it's classic because it is definitely a rivalry. This is not the only New England and New York rivalry in sports. We also have the Red Sox and the Yankees there, too. First and 10 for Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Number 82 on the move. The handoff is to Breece Hall. 91 could not get him. It's Dietrich Wise. It will still be a second down, but it's going to be a second and short.
Alright, here's another prediction. I think Rodgers is going to take a shot down the field.
Alright, we'll see if you're right. The ball did come loose, but Hall was out of bounds when it did so. So second and 1. Minute 53 left to go here in the first half. 7.2 yards per play for New York tonight. Only 1.8 for the Pats, and we do have a whistle. I'm going to make sure that everything is okay. Yep, so Jones did punch out the ball, but it did go out of bounds. And we'll be right back.
No, you might not. I mean, they're just kind of cruising through the pass. But I think if it were me, I would take a shot.
That is true. I think that they were also looking at if the ball moved forward enough when it was popped out for the Jets to have a first down, but it did not. It's second and 2 with a minute 44 left here in the second quarter. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey is where we are tonight. Is where the game is tonight. Gonna be another handoff to Breece Hall. He will have the first down. On this one, a gain of 3.
I would take a shot. Well, he wants to get at least 3, right?
Yep, and the Jets might wait until they take the shot to like less than a minute. Less than a minute to go in the first half. And there is the 1 minute left to go. So let's see what the Jets do here. First down, handoff is to Breece Hall. And he'll get a few more yards. It's going to be a second down. Timeout called.
They got 3 timeouts.
Timeout called by the Pats.
Sorry. Don't pause it. Keep going.
And of course, this game's brought to you by Uber Eats. We have 46 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Pats are down big to New York, 14-3. New York Jets have been playing really well in this first half, and Pats just need to get it together. They need to go on out there and do their job. Let's see what New York has decided to do here on offense. 46 seconds left to go. 46 ticks left to go here in the second quarter. Second and manageable for them. Second and 2. Maybe Rodgers back to pass. He's going to try for the end zone. Wide open was number 5, Wilson. Garrett Wilson just couldn't come down with it. But there's a flag on the play. It looks like Peppers will be Flag is on New York. It'll be an illegal shift, so it's still second down. Garrett Wilson with the illegal motion. But it looks like Peppers is going out to the locker room early for the Pats. Christian Gonzalez was on Garrett Wilson at the time. He kind of slipped, which caused Wilson to be wide open. Aaron Rodgers kind of airmailed him a little bit too far in the pass. They'll now have a 2nd and 7. Jets though penalized 6 times for 76 yards. Aaron Rodgers directing his offense. And a good pass to number 0, that's Allen. Gonna gain about a yard or so with 30 seconds left to go. Pats will get the ball to start the second half. And we have a timeout taken by New York. Pats owner Robert Kraft and his son Jonathan are in the house tonight. Of course, you pretty much can't have a Patriots game without seeing Robert and Jonathan. Of course, under his ownership, Pats have won 6 Super Bowl titles. It's also the help of duo Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, too. And of course, Rob Gronkowski. Rodgers passes for the first down to number 18, Williams. Of course, they did have a good bunch of other guys that helped them win Super Bowls, including legendary kicker Adam Vinatieri and David Givens, too. LeGarrette Blount was on the team once. Final charge timeout for the Jets. They do lead the Pats 17-3 in first downs. 24 ticks left to go here in the first half. See what Aaron Rodgers and his New York offense has. Mike Williams is now out. 312 yard catches, 4,841 receiving yards in his career since 8th season. And the pass was to Breece Hall, which is incomplete. 2nd and 10. 21 ticks left. Kyle Duggar on the defensive side for the Pats in that play. 9 plays, 49 yards. This current drive for New York. Second and 10. Rodgers does have some time. Now he's going to take a shot at the end zone again, but way too much mustard on that pass. 3rd and 10 with 14 seconds left. He threw the ball almost out of the stadium into the crowd. Rodgers has taken a couple of chances to the end zone in this last minute or so. Let's see if he's going to do another one here. If not, number 9 will come on for New York. to try and make the score 17-3. Brees Hall and Rodgers right. And we do have a whistle and a timeout called by the Pats. Thursday Night Football also comes with Prime Vision with Next Gen Stats. Only on Amazon Prime. Of course, we do know Prime Day is coming up for those of you that shop with Amazon Prime. Orange Moon, full Orange Moon is out here tonight in New Jersey. The sign that Halloween is just around the corner. That's a few weeks. Less than 3 months, actually. Shotgun for Rodgers. And it was intended for Garrett Wilson, but it falls incomplete. 11 seconds left, and it looks like we're going to see a New York field goal attempt. Greg Zuerlein on to kick. He was 35 of 38 last season, 92% percentage. His longest was 55 yards. It's 1 for 1 so far this year. Kick is up, and he misses wide left. So it's still a 14-3 game. 1 for 2 now this year for Zuerlein. Snap was handled good. It was just kicked well left by Greg Zuerlein. I look at his face, he knew that he missed it. So 7 seconds left. I think the Pats just might down the ball here and go into halftime with a 14-3 deficit. But maybe not. Brissett is in shotgun formation. He does have 4 wide. Quick pass complete to number 3. They are going to blow a timeout here. Maybe go for a Hail Mary.
Threw it to Douglas. Nice.
The Jets defense, though, they've been having a pretty good game. Definitely getting some blitzes on against this Pats offensive line. And at least 2, even 3 untouched blitzes.
Wow. Get your face on.
Something the Pats offensive line has got to work on controlling there. Jeff Elbrick is the Jets defensive coordinator. His defense has been doing a pretty good job. 3 seconds left. Brissett in shotgun formation. He's going to look to heave this one down the field. And it is incomplete. It falls to the ground. Good defense there by the Jets. They'll take an 11-point lead to the half. Thursday Night Football, Patriots 3, New York 14.